morning, or depending on when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always told, out of Voice of Radio. So today, we need to do a roundup of a bunch of news stories which have been occurring in the Pokemon trading card game. We might be all under lockdown, although restrictions will vary according to region, but that doesn't mean there aren't exciting things happening. That doesn't mean there ain't no news, ladies and gentlemen. There is news, and we need to have a gander. And we might as well start off with a very lovely, happy, nice piece of news. We have had confirmation of the newest set of the Pokeball tins. We've had these several times before. Well, we've now got a lovely product image showing that the new ones are going to feature Dusk Ball and Premier Ball. And these are very much the same as they've always been. You get yourself the lovely metal Pokeball, and inside you find 3 packs. You find yourself a coin, and that's it. That's what you get. You get 3 packs and a coin. They're coming out on July the 3rd, 2020. They are retailing for $13. Simple as that. And these are the kind of products, we've seen these kind of things before, so I suppose my advice is really rather simple. If these are the kind of products you've liked in the past and bought in the past, you'll probably like them now, and you'll probably be pretty alright with buying them now. And if these are the kind of products that you've always ignored in the past, there's a very good chance you'll probably end up ignoring them now. But that's alright, ladies and gentlemen. That's alright by me. Now, of course, the other thing that is very, very important to note here, these are great products for kids. Like, if you're looking for a fairly cheap Pokemon product for a child, you get the big metal Pokeball as well as some packs. Very cool. Don't keep your don't keep cards in it though, because those cards get mangled pretty quickly. Now, the next piece of news is one that we were very much expecting, but it has been made official. There has been a rules update, and it's all to do with Boss's Orders. Now, we do get a quarterly update. It came down about a week ago. It is effective as of May the 15th. Now, that is Baby Daisy's 2nd birthday, but far more relevant for Pokemon reasons, that is the day that Rebel Clash is legal for tournament play. And it's only one rule change, and it is exactly what we thought was going to happen. Lysander and Boss's Orders cannot be included in the same deck. This is similar to the rule that says Professor Juniper, Professor Sycamore, and Professor's Research cannot be included in the same deck. So I showed you a little while ago that this rule had been made official over in Japan. We knew it was happening. You see, Boss's Orders Giovanni is functionally identical to Lysander. It is a supporter card that lets you take one of your opponent's bench Pokemon and switch it with their active Pokemon. So we all knew this was going to happen. This was guaranteed because they've called it Boss's Orders Giovanni. Now, it is overwhelmingly likely that in the future we will get other cards which are called Boss's Orders, but have the name of one of the other villains from the Pokemon TCG. In the same way that we originally got Juniper in the Black and White expansions, which was replaced with Professor Sycamore in the X and Y expansions, and now we've got Professor's Research Magnolia for the Sword and Shield expansions, and from now on, it's obviously going to be the case that any time we get one of these in the future, it's going to be called Professor's Research, and that will be the name of the card, and there will be a subtitle with a different professor, but it will always just be known for terms of legality as Professor's Research. That's what's going to happen with Boss's Orders. And we did get the official announcement a while ago that Sycamore and Juniper could not be in the same deck. And then we got the official announcement that Sycamore, Juniper, and Magnolia cannot be in the same deck. We've now got it for Boss's Orders and Lysander. And it's not relevant for the standard format because, of course, Lysander has rotated out of the standard format. But it's very much relevant in expanded. And other formats, I suppose. One very important side note of this rule, even if you play in combination but fewer than 4, you can't do it. So it's not 4 in any combination of Lysander and Boss's Orders. The rule is you can either have up to 4 Boss's Orders or up to 4 Lysander, you cannot combine them and have up to 4. As soon as you play one, you're not allowed to play the other. And this is to make life easy. From functional reasons, no, there's no reason you couldn't have 2 Lysander, 2 bosses orders. But in reality, trying to work that out with deck lists in giant tournaments and trying to figure out when playing against somebody in a game, it's too awkward to see if they followed the rules. This is definitely the nice and easy and simple way to do it. So, no, good work. Now, we also do have a little bit more information about that Battle Academy product that I told you about a little while ago. Massive, gigantic shout out to the lovely Primal Lugia over at PokerGuardian.com. By now, you should know that he is one of our very, very favourites. We are gigantic fans of Primal Lugia, and massive shout out to Primal Lugia for, well, frankly, being awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, for being awesome. So what it is a product, and we now have a listing, and now you need to remember these are prototypes, unconfirmed, etc, etc. It is coming out on July the 31st, 2020, and it's going to have a playmat and free 60-card decks. Free full Pokemon TCG decks. Now, as well as that, you get free deck boxes, but they're going to be the cardboardy ones, so don't get too excited. They're not going to be big fancy plastic ones. 2 quick guides. Gee, that sounds like one for each person in a 2-player game. 1 rulebook, 1 oversized coin, 1 set of damage counters and GX markers, and a code card, obviously. This sounds like a learn to play set. Now, when I talked about this before, I suggested it was going to be like the trainer kits which were released periodically during the... Well, we had X and Y and we had Sun and Moon, including my personal favourite, the Pikachu Libre Suicune one. Still the only place to get a Pikachu Libre card, although don't sleep on the Latios and Latias kit. These are cool, but they were very much a 2-player set. This is not exactly like them, but I'm sorry, it still sounds an awful lot to me like it's a free deck version of these. You see, the entire point of the X and Y trainer kit was to teach people how to play. Now, that did come with 2 30-card decks that you could mash together into a 60-card deck, but outside of that, it was a very similar thing. Now, we do have some other unconfirmed information here, so please take this with a pinch of salt. But Poketage, a very lovely person, according to PokerGuardian.com, says that this sounds like the family Pokemon card game that he saw at the London Toy Fair 2020. I am now even more upset that family reasons stopped me attending that. And he said it was kind of like a board game board that folded open, as in that's what the playmat was. We'll have to wait and see. Honestly, your expectation here should be free, pre-built decks that are not terribly competitive. Please don't think these are going to be like the League Battle decks with like Pikachu and Zekrom and all in. Do not think these are going to be the same products. These are not going to be the same products. The other one's got Reshiram and Charizard, but yeah, please don't think these are going to be the same products. Those are intended to get you into competitive play. These are intended to get you into play. So free decks so you can switch them around a bit and have more than just the same matchup over and over again. 2 guys to get you started. A playmat, but honestly, I still think the playmat is just basically going to be a running you through how to play kind of thing. I might be proven wrong, and if I'm proven wrong, awesome. But as it stands at the moment, that seems sensible to me. It seems like it's just going to be a free person learn to play. And incidentally, right, if you've got 2 mates and you want to start learning how to play the Pokemon TCG, or you know people in that situation, these sound good. And finally for today, there has been a pin blister which has actually gone and been released. Now, this is one we heard about a while ago, but it's not actually made it out into public yet. It is a product, and it gets you 2 packs, although the packs seem to be Crimson Invasion and Evolutions, both of which have long since rotated out. And it gets you pin badges of Tapu Fini, Tapu Bulu, and Tapu Lele. Now, at this stage, there might be 1 or 2 of you thinking, well, hang on a second. There were 4 Island Guardians. We only get 3 pins. Where's the Tapu Koko pin? Well, the Tapu Koko pin came out in a separate Tapu Koko pin collection quite a while ago now. This was, I mean, I bought this, and I bought it a long time ago. So, yeah, we got that a very long time ago. So don't get too excited about getting a Coco pin. Hopefully you've already got the Tapu Coco pin, because I know a lot of people did buy that. Well, okay, I can't actually tell you that with any certainty, but I know I bought it and a bunch of other people did. And remember, it did come with a really good promo Tapu Koko with free retreat that for one double colorless energy could do 20 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon. It saw a lot of play. It was really cool. Now, there is a whole story behind this product that we can't get into now. I might bring it to you in the next few days, but we were supposed to get a Tapu Lele pin collection at the same time as the Tapu Koko, and it just never happened. So, yeah, bit strange, ladies and gentlemen. Little bit strange. So there we go. That's the news for this week. That's what you need to know. That's what you needed to get caught up on. As always, I would be extremely excited to know what you think about all of these lovely products and news stories. So, you know, let me know in the comment section. Go nuts. Me nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at The Wassy, and Twitch for some live action at twitch.tv/PTCGRadio. If you want to support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all that good stuff, head on over to patreon.com/PTCGRadio, or you can do exactly that. And please do make sure you're checking out youtube.com/WassyPlays, where you can find out about a whole bunch of games that don't have Pokemon in, but are pretty gosh darned awesome nonetheless. But by far the most important thing as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name is Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.